Done.
All right. So, last time, our hero party divided, and Xavius was found himself on his own secret mission outside the walls of the keep.
Oops.
We resume our adventure there, as Xavius experienced a critical wound from a bolt in the castle keep as he approached, and was saved by his kobold compadres, and they carried him to the nearest building and they patched him up. I showed it in the field, but it
Oh,
happened
there it
in
is.
this manner. Yes. So far to the right is a small building where Xavius has been patched up, and the the kobold carrying you back there actually attracted the attention of one other cultist.
Oh,
Yes.
so I'm just finding this out as I awake, I suppose.
Yes. So you are now in this building. Two of the kobolds stand guard outside, and there is one cultist with a staff speaking to the other kobolds. One of the ones that managed to repair you, and another one who is just trying to explain the situation.
All right.
You are still in your robes, but I believe you had a illusion that you cast,
Yeah, I used prestidigitation to put the mark of their cult on my forehead. That should last an hour.
but you were knocked out. Does
Yes,
it
I don't
still
know.
apply?
I don't have to maintain concentration for it.
Oh, no concentration.
No.
Okay. Okay, cool. So it's still there. Your disguise is still fully intact.
Excellent.
And this kobold, or as you awakened, I guess, so we can begin the adventure as your eyes kind of open up, like you've seen yourself kind of being dragged here, but you really couldn't say much. It was glimpses and whatnot as the kobolds carried you.
Okay.
And
So I have no idea where I am.
yeah, so you open your eyes and you look around to see a regular townsfolk home, pretty trashed, and there's a kobold next to you who's looking at the cultist. And the kobold or the cultist is asking this kobold here, "What the hell just happened? Why were you walking toward?" Like he caught a glimpse of you guys as you were retreating. So he's like, "What the hell are you doing?" So the kobold answers, he's like, "We're following like the cultist lead. Like we're, we're not sure. Like we were raiding, and then so as you awake, this cultist notices that you're kind of coming to,
Hmm.
and he's like, "Brother, thank God you survived. Like I can't get anything out of these kobolds. Like what what happened? Can you explain anything?"
Oh, hi, brother. It was a stroke of bad luck.
Hmm.
I took these comrade kobolds here, and we approached from the east, but I don't know. Their aim was incredible. They struck me straight in the middle of my person with a crossbow. If not for these kobolds, I would have certainly died in the field.
Hmm. Well, I guess that is lucky. But whatever were you doing approaching the keep in such a manner? Like you know what the orders were. Like you should have just been looting.
Aye, well, I actually witnessed another one of our so-called brethren hoarding loot for himself.
Oh, are you serious?
Yeah, I followed him to the keep. He meant to raid their stores and escape with the bulk of the treasure. I couldn't believe it myself. That's why I guess, and that must be why I got shot. I'm just not with my right mind right now. Can you
Uh,
imagine what the dragon would do had
oh,
we not been able to deliver?
yes, of course. But that seems so out of character for a member of our cult. Like we are incredibly devout.
Yeah, there's no
You can
getting
see
out of
him
this.
like looking up and down at you, and he notices your rapier. And I'm gonna get you to roll deception.
Okay. I gotta go. I should open my character sheet.
Yeah. Uh,
I thought I was prepared. get my deception. Ooh. Okay, yeah. Not very deceiving right now.
Okay. Let's quickly try and do this. I have a dice roller on my other laptop that I normally DM on. But I didn't want to move things because I didn't know how quickly you'd be ready.
Oh, if you want to do private rolls here, it's just /gr space.
Oh, /gr private, like, and then I can type the roll?
Yep. Yeah, gr just whispers the result to you.
Okay. /gr, and then what?
And then the same syntax as it's instead of /roll. It's just /gr.
And then I don't like type this ever. Do I just type roll D whatever?
Yeah. Like that.
Okay. Okay. Oh, that's not GM. Sorry.
I didn't see anything.
Okay. Did it work? It said unrecognized command. So do I type still /roll after the /GM?
It should be like what I have in the quotation.
Okay. I wrote it wrong. That's why.
Once you have it, you have it. It's shorthand for /GM roll.
I wrote roll.
Oh.
Is it GR? You wrote GR.
Yeah. It's short form for /GM roll.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm doing too many things.
It's okay. The DM's job is a job of much multitasking.
Okay. So, he looks you over and he's like, something's off about you, friend. Like, can't quite put my finger on it. He looks at you and he says, strength can be found in life. And, he's obviously waiting for you to say something back.
But more so in death.
Well, that's... Brother, have you forgotten the code? That's pretty damn close, but... I'm pretty certain you should be going over your O's again.
Oh, I still have the most splitting of headaches right now.
Fair enough. The day has been quite taxing. Alright, well, we should get you healed up then. He begins to cast a spell. And you receive healing.
Yes.
Okay. I'm all over the place today. Alright, so he's going to cast Cure Wounds on you. Because he's satisfied with that answer.
Yes.
That you are, in fact, among the cult. And he does this for you. Oh, you heal 3. Not his best effort.
Alright, so I was at 1 for the resuscitation, then +3?
Yeah, so now you're at 4.
Alright, well that's half my health.
Brother, wasn't my best effort to cure you, but, this night we all have to be at our best as well as we can.
Alright, well how did the attack fare? I was taken out of the fight before I could see its resolution.
From what I saw, these kobold here rescued you. Luckily, they were able to carry you off the battlefield after your ill-advised attack.
Aye.
If you're feeling better now, though, we should head up and end up regrouping with the rest of the northern attack.
Okay, that sounds good. Well, did anybody escape from the battlefield? I'd still like to find that cultist that I was pursuing.
I guess. If you were pursuing a cultist, if you have any memory of how he looked or a specific way, other than if you just saw him from a distance, it would be hard to track him down. There's so many cultists in the town this evening.
I just pursued him to the field. I'd hope I'd know him if I saw him, but... It was quite a distance.
Fair enough. Well, we'll definitely have to keep that in mind. If you see him again, you'll have to point him out.
I will do.
He turns to this kobold and he's like, okay, you, head back out the back and start scouting the area. We should continue looting as we move. So this kobold's like, rawr, yes sir. He turns up, heads this way, peeks out the back. So this kobold turns to you, he's like, okay, brother, like I said, we're amassing a group to the north of the keep. You should be gathering your kobolds and heading that way. And as you guys are speaking, you hear banging and scuffling coming from the backyard.
Oh. I'm gonna
So,
go
like-
see what the matter is. Wait, did you hear that, brother?
Cultist is like, yes, what the hell could that be? Like, the townsfolk shouldn't be making resistance this far out.
Alright, I'm gonna go...
He turns
Oh.
to this kobold and he directs him to also go out and engage. And hold up, I need to roll something. Dicey stuff. Cool. Okay, so as you step outside,
Hoo-yah!
you notice a youthful dwarf grappling with the kobold.
Oh, shit.
He has made an effort to grapple him, it would seem, but this kobold was excellent in his defense and is unpinned. So as you come outside, this kobold is just kind of rearing up at this dwarf who's about the same size as him, but, you know, twice as muscly.
Is it just me and the kobold out right now?
Yes, there's one kobold right behind you in the door, and the cultist is kind of just inside, being like, what the fuck is that noise? So you can roll for initiative if you'd like, or just do, actually you could just do a surprise, because whatever you want to do at this moment, it's your action. Coming out and witnessing this dwarf attempting to grapple and failing the kobold.
Oh, this poor dwarf.
You can see he has a hand axe in one hand, and he's trying to grapple him with the other.
Okay. Alright, I'm going to cast Minor Illusion to make and I'm going to make a sound come from the other side of the house, and I'm going to make the sound like the sound of fleeing women
Here?
on the kind of like headed away the other direction.
Okay.
Like here.
Okay.
And make it like just a horde of like fleeing women.
Women crying out.
Yeah, and like sounds like they're running and frantic.
Okay. So this guy in the center, the cultist, is gonna hear that and he's like, what the hell is happening? And he's gonna move to the door and he's gonna step outside and he's gonna roll investigation to figure out if that's a spell.
Okay, so it's an investigation check against my spell save DC.
Yeah.
If they want to seek it out.
So he's like, what the hell was that noise? Again, more townsfolk in this area. That makes no sense. He discovers it's a spell. It's like, what? That's a minor illusion, but like he has no idea beyond that. He's just like, that's just not. That can't be real.
Damn.
He's
Okay.
untricked.
All right. Well, that was my action.
These two also need to make saving throw DC checks against yours. These kobolds are also potentially distracted. Oh, yes, and no. So the first one, closest to the cultist, is distracted, and the other one is not. So this one is semi-confused about what the hell he's hearing and what the hell is going on. This one, I don't know if I pinged him for you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So they've all moved out now. This guy has used his action to discover that this is some sort of trick.
Okay. And there's one guy still in the building?
No, they're all... Oh, yes, there's one guy outside, like, right behind you. He didn't really... Like, he's more focused on what's happening right in front of him outside with the dwarf.
Okay.
So he's not going to pay attention to that. He didn't really notice women crying. He's not the most perceptive. But this cultist is just going to smack this this kobold and be like, "No, you idiot. Like, there's nothing here. Like, something's going on, though." So they're all just out of the way at the moment. And now we're going to roll for initiative. Actually, this kobold is going to move past you and try to assist his buddy.
All right. As he moves past me, I'm going to use my attack of opportunity on him.
Gotcha. So let's see an attack roll.
So do I get back attack advantage too?
Yeah, I'll give you advantage because you have him completely blindsided.
Excellent. Oh, and the advantage.
Okay. First one hit, regardless. I guess I probably should have given him an investigation because he watched you cast a spell. So he might have been able to be like, "What the fuck were you doing?"
Yeah, that's true. It's got a somatic and material component, so I just have to gesture with my offhand.
So he might have caught that.
Yeah, he might have.
Will say no, and you stab him good. So
excellent.
You definitely stab him in the side with your rapier as he moves past, skewering him deep.
Sorry, Cobros. Oh!
And he is killed instantly. You skewer him like a pro.
Excellent.
Dunskies. Alright. That guy goes down. No action for him. Alright, roll for initiative, please.
Hoorah! 13.
The dwarf gets 4. Okay, let's do this. Again, 13. And the last kobold. Yes. Okay. So, Xavius, first to take action.
Alright. I'm going to use my movement to run this next guy through.
And you strike him deftly like a pro.
Ah, it's going good so far.
And you cripple him completely dead.
Oh my God, I just dropped 2 kobolds in one turn. It's
yeah,
fucking
man.
Great.
It's melee wizard for it. Battle mage.
Oh, this is gonna be really lucky. Alright,
Alright. So you kill both kobolds instantaneous and cause me to write a combat scenario that's completely unnecessary. good. Good thing I wrote those initiatives. All right. And so this dwarf, he's like, wow, that's one way to do it. He's a gruff, youthful dwarf. I'll show you a picture of him in your journal. He's like, well, that's one way to show that you're not part of the cult. The name's Chadwick Stone.
Perceptive, Chadwick. Pleasure to meet your acquaintance. But we need to move quickly if we're to avoid detection. There's 3 more.
I concur completely. I was making my way to the church, but now that you're here, what do you propose? I mean, I was stealthing in the river to the south, and I definitely saw people in need of help there. But what do you think?
Well, I think if there's people in need of help, we should help them.
Okay, but do you believe it's best with just the 2 of us? Like, if you know a way into the keep, maybe we could get reinforcements. It's your call.
Well, by people in need of help, what did you mean? Like, how dire is this?
It seemed like at least 24 townsfolk were going to get trapped inside the church, from what I saw. I mean, it's a pretty solid building to the bottom right of to the southeast of the corner of the map of the town of Greenis. Sorry. In the southeast corner of the town, there's a large, strong church building. I'm pretty certain at least 24 people are going to be trapped in there soon. It looked like they were barricading the entrance against a small group of kobolds while I was scouting. I didn't think I'd be able to push my way past them, perhaps sneak, but when I saw your situation being pulled into the building here, I thought maybe it'd be an easy kill on a few cultists.
Well, if you think you're good for it, maybe we should finish them off before they send out more intel regarding our locations.
All right, as you guys are chatting, the other cultists and kobolds are now coming back inside.
Okay.
To investigate.
Can I react to them going into the door?
Yeah,
like
so you can
jump to the side?
hear them walking back inside the building with this cultist like, what the shit is happening?
He's under the floorboards. He's like crawling under the
how do I do
foundation. You could right click and say move to behind or move to front.
What layer am I on?
They must be both on the token era.
Yeah, that's not right. Layer. Map. Whoa, it's gone. Oh, because it's in the back. Alright. Nope, it's gone.
Well, it appears that floorboard was also a part of my illusion.
It's gone back there now. I guess I can go and get a new piece of floorboard. Yeah, that works. That'll trip me out.
You can just copy paste one.
Yeah, oh, that's true too. I just went all the way back to the art library. Oh, it's huge.
Oh, you just moved the whole house down. Wait, or did you? No.
I made one piece of floor really big.
Oh, nice. This is a strange house.
Alright, now we're back. And the house is fixed. And this guy's gonna move inside it.
Alright, I'm gonna gesture to Chadwick, you said his name was?
Yes.
I say, Chadwick, we need to take flanking positions. They're going to investigate these corpses.
Alright, he just gestures, nods to you, he says, I'll take this way.
If we are discovered, I am your prisoner.
Okay, works for me. He is going to take a stealth position here at the corner of the house. It's like, just quickly, like, is this good to you?
Okay, I'll do the same. I'll roll my stealth. Okay. Yeah. Well, I'll have line of sight on the door at least.
And okay. So, decent stealth. Okay. So, the acolyte or the cultist has ordered this kobold to check out the top area. So you hear one actually coming in behind you.
Okay.
And these 2 are coming up in and around. So this cultist gets to the back door and he immediately sees the dead kobolds. And he yells. So this guy immediately goes on alert and is going to roll perception.
The guy on the top?
Yeah, coming
Okay.
around on you. He's hearing his cultist leader yell. He's going to do a perception roll. Alright, just making sure he doesn't have anything special for that. Does not. In fact, he's not great at it. He's a small, blind, underground creature.
Yes.
Okay. So he does not notice you at all. He's like, what? Rah. Like, his senses are up, but they're not doing great for him. You can also see more
It's pretty dark.
the area. Yeah. I always kind of forget how little you guys can see because I can see it all.
It is a weird view. Oh, is there a reason I still have the skull and crossbones on me?
Oh, nope. That was you being knocked out. You can take that off.
I'm no longer beleaguered.
Yeah.
Excellent.
But you are still in disguise.
Yep.
Alright. And this guy is going to make a perception roll as well for Chad Wick.
You're not hiding anything.
No. Why? And he is not great. Okay, so they don't notice anything as they move out. This kobold is right behind him. He's gonna attempt as well, but he'll do so with a disadvantage.
Nice. Oh, very
He
bad.
did not notice anything. He's like, what the fuck is happening?
Alright, I'm going
Okay.
to wait to ambush the kobold on the north, but I'm going to take care to avoid the line of sight of the cultist proper.
Okay, so I'm imagining you are alongside this building here.
Yeah, I'm hugging the wall.
Yeah, because the building floor that I've made kind of sticks out a bit too much, and it's on a weird angle. I just did this so that the building looked proper and could be gridded.
Okay.
It's angled a bit more, so you're in an alley, or you're on the one side of the alley.
Excellent. Yeah, I want to be I just want to be around from the door, so
So
not
this
in line of
small
sight of the
area,
door.
this kobold is moving through the alleyway.
Okay. I'm going to run him
So-
through in the alleyway if I can.
All right, so give me a.
But like
attack
before he
roll.
crosses into line of sight of the doorway.
Yeah, so you're trying to get him here, so you're gonna step around, and I'm gonna give. I guess you've already done your stealth. All right, give me one more stealth roll for the move and the attack.
Okay. Oh, why did I erase all that? It's the same roll. Huh! Oh!
Oh my fuck! So this guy
I am the knight!
is stepping out, and you just swiftly, like a ninja, move through and past, and get advantage attack on this kobold in the alley.
Fuck yeah.
Give it to me. And with advantage, you do not strike. He sees you coming at the very last second. Is able to just push your rapier down a little bit. And it wings under his arm on the left side.
Damn it.
Okay, so you're now in this alleyway. We're gonna go ahead and do this.
Of all the times to fail a roll with advantage.
Yep. Sorry.
That's
Rough.
okay. I'm Solid Snake, but I'm Old Snake when he has seizures randomly and fails.
Okay.
Failed so hard I've distorted the buildings.
So that's a window, actually. Shit, I shouldn't have deleted that. So, yeah. You're right at a window now. You're kind of stealthing still, though. They don't see you at all. Your stealth roll was excellent.
Excellent.
And Chadwick, I guess, is going to use his surprise action. And I guess I should have mentioned that through the prepping here, he has put away his shield and hand axe and pulled out a halberd.
Oh, badass.
And he's
I
gonna
respect
use
this man.
his surprise attack on the acolyte. So he just steps out from around the corner and wielding his halberd, which is basically the same size as him, a 10-foot reach, and hits this guy. And swings at him.
You can't even get the poor guy. Oh!
Boom.
It looks
So
good.
he delivers a crushing blow straight to this guy's torso. Does so with. Oh, and it does not drop this. So right at the last second, the cultist is able to turn and maneuver a lot of the weight away from himself. So the blow just glanced and cut him in the chest wide.
Oh.
4 damage.
Not bad for a clothy. Well, that would be enough damage to kill me right now.
So he's clearly wounded, but not down. And now we're gonna roll initiative.
Okay.
So Chadwick rolls.
Oh.
The cultist roll. Okay. I'm just gonna take this combat. What'd you get? 10?
Yeah.
Chadwick got 15. Alright. And these guys are gonna get. I guess I shouldn't show you those ones, eh?
Yeah, you can hide the enemy ones.
Okay. So the first one to take action is actually going to be this kobold inside. He has no idea what's happening, but he's going to be first.
Okay.
So he he sees the dwarf striking his cultist leader, and he knows that regardless of who wins, he's going to get in trouble if he doesn't get into this battle.
Yeah.
He runs over, he pushes his tries to push under his cultist's arm, and will attack the dwarf with his knife or his crappy cobalt dagger. So he leaps up and is unable to get past the halberd that Chadwick's wielding. He just catches him in the air and throws him off.
A deft warrior, this man.
Yep. All right, and so next up, I'm gonna go ahead and add turn. Boom. Next up is going to be Chadwick. After throwing the kobold off of his blade, he's gonna step back one space and swing at him because he has some serious reach with this weapon.
Can he do that without
He
imposing
can.
reactions?
Was he in his way before? Oh, I guess he was. Yeah, okay. No, he cannot. So
That would have been a cool skill.
what he's going to do is drop his halberd and draw 2 hand axes. Actually, I guess he can't draw 2 weapons.
Yeah, unless he has a dual-wielder feat.
He does not, so he's just going to fight with his halberd. Alright, getting a little carried away. He's already been engaged melee style, so he's just going to swing hard and crush this goal.
There's not going to be anything left of this guy.
Up, overhand, he grabs his halberd at the mid-range part of the staff, so he uses it like a bow staff with a blade in close range.
Badass.
And
Oh!
kills this kobold outright. Just lifting him up off the ground, he tosses him up over his back.
Fucking guy breaks his neck.
Yeah, so he's now in a pile of dead kobold, kind of like right behind him.
Making sure the battlefield's clean, shit's out of his
So
way.
he swept that guy away. That's going to be his turn. That turn. And now it is going to be Xavius from the Shadow. This is his opportunity.
Another attempt to smack this kobold that I supposedly snuck up on. 12?
You're going to sneak up on him?
Oh wait, no, I'm attacking the guy in the alleyway again.
Oh, I guess there's a guy there. I can't. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I think he's like beneath the debris somewhere.
Yeah, I kind of let him get away from me there. Where are you?
He's trying to like ultimate stealth, but I remember.
Where is he? Who's in there?
Oh.
I feel like he got onto a different layer somehow.
I failed so hard I launched him into another dimension.
Oh, yeah, no?
What What I find
There he is.
well with stuff like this, especially if you're tiling, you can just move like all the house pieces to the map layer, and you can't click on them by accident.
Yeah, that's what I did. I moved the house pieces to the GM layer, but I took the token with me.
Or,
There he
oh,
is.
no, not the GM layer, but like the map layer.
Oh, I know.
Ah,
You can
okay.
choose one or the other. I was just trying to get rid of it outright
I see.
because I put it on the map layer and then it disappeared behind the fucking map, so that I couldn't bring it back at all. So I'm
Oh
like,
yeah.
touch it. All right.
Fucking this house is
Uh,
kooky.
so
Is
you're gonna attack him?
Yeah, and I rolled a 12 for my attack roll.
Okay.
Is that enough?
It is.
Yes.
You find purchase.
Oh wait,
Just
is he
barely.
beside the cultist right now?
He is just slightly into the alleyway. The cultist is in the door.
Okay. If he's 5 feet, can my green flame blade hit him, or is the wall gonna fuck that up?
I'm gonna say the wall's gonna fuck it up because the cultist didn't really have a good view of what you're doing.
Okay.
Based on where you wanted to do it, I'm gonna say no.
Yeah, I wanted to get him before he crossed, so. Oh!
All right, so you connect and you kill that kobold outright. Just
Excellent.
definitely killing him. You're like a pro killer of kobold now.
This is just
I
a
know.
tiny misstep.
Up and under the scale and into the heart. There we go. Boom.
It's just like I told Calyx.
Yeah. Little bit of finesse and easy does it. Okay. So, last up is going to be the cultist. So he's now witnessed both of his kobolds get smashed hard. And he's going to run.
Well, he didn't witness the one in the alleyway, right?
No, but he did hear something, and
Oh,
he's had
okay.
enough of these strange noises and or coming out of nowhere, killing his compadres. He's heading back inside, so he's gonna do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What does he do?
Oh boy.
Oh, okay. Let's see. What does that do? I mean, it's all fine and dandy to kill the kobolds first, but
Yeah, he's the one who
they don't
matters.
have the ability to call for allies.
All right. I guess that makes it Chadwick's turn.
It is going to be Chadwick's turn, but this cultist is not finished.
Oh shit.
Let's see what he has on him. So he is scared, and he's going to cast light on his staff and
Oh,
put
I
it
know
up
what
in the
that
air.
does.
So he's just made a bright light on his staff as like a beacon. I am now going to roll to see if he receives reinforcement.
Okay.
Let's say small percentage. Oh, he does not. Okay, so he's just outside, like an ass, with his staff all lit up, waving it around, trying to get help.
Nice. This is awesome.
And that kobold is dead. Now, Chadwick's turn. And Chadwick is going to try to engage this guy. So he's going to drop his halberd. Actually, yeah. He's going to drop his halberd as he runs inside. So as soon as he makes it inside, drops his halberd on the ground and pulls out a javelin.
Oh, nice.
So it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and he's going to throw a javelin out the door. Actually, Chadwick can only move 5 spaces because he's a dwarf with shorter speed than you.
Yeah.
So he's going to throw a javelin from here.
Nice.
Going to see him just out the door. Pulls one up. He's relatively good with them. Not as good as his halberd. And it sails through the air and strikes this this cultist in the back.
Ooh, he was already injured too.
Boom. So this cultist does not die from that second attack. But you can see that he's on death's door, bleeding heavily from his wounds.
Okay.
And Cool. You don't witness that at all, actually.
Yeah, I don't witness that.
So you just hear the dwarf run inside. Dum, 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 dum. And you hear somebody screaming from around the side of the building.
Excellent.
What does Xavius do?
So if I was to move, I would be 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Yeah, I can't quite make it to him. Alright. I'm going to cast Prestidigitation to unsoil myself with the mountains of kobold blood that no doubt accompany my person right now.
Okay.
Unsoil my clothes and my sword. And then I'm going to move as far as I can. So that's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I'm going to call out to my cultist friend. I'm going to say, be careful, this dwarf is powerful. And I was like stumbling out around the alleyway. And I'll just sit here. That's as far as I can move.
He turns to you. He's like, "It's just the one dwarf. This is outrageous.
He fights like a demon."
Well, we should be able to handle him." And the cultist is now going to take a turn. This is ridiculous. I'm going for reinforcements. So he 1, 2, 3. He's trying to move past
I'm going to
you.
use my attack of opportunity as he passes by me.
Okay. Do it.
So I'm just going to get him right in the back.
And you are unable to. So he's wily to you now. He's like, what the hell? Like, he's
Fuck.
on the alert. And he completely just grabs your rapier and pushes it away. He's like, what? This, you are part of this.
Well.
He immediately turns at you and casts a spell. Wait. Yes. Because you've stopped his movement and he still has that action. So he's going to cast a spell at you.
Shit. I thought I might have gotten advantage for the back attack.
Yes, actually you should. Go ahead.
Nope.
You are unable to.
Okay.
So
that's
regardless,
fair.
all of that plays out and he's angry now.
Yeah.
So he's going to cast a spell on you. Make a wisdom saving throw.
A wisdom saving throw. Okay.
Yes.
Well, I am proficient in that.
Good. You're going to need it.
$13.
You are the offender in this case. Alright, you resist.
Yes!
Yes.
Whatever that was.
Rips through your mind, and it says drop in Draconic.
Oh!
But, you know, your fingers, they want to release on your rapier. They want to give, but your willpower overcomes, and you grip tighter. You're like, no.
I look up and whisper in Draconic, no.
You can see the utter shock come over his face, and the frustration as well. He quickly resumes his fleeing. 1, 2, 3. And as he goes, he's going to yell out that there's townsfolk here, and he needs assistance. All right. Go ahead and do this. Moment. And he's going to make another effort to get reinforcements to come to him. Okay. Another low chance, because he's not really doing much other than just yelling. And he does not succeed.
This poor guy is having the worst day.
Okay. It is Chadwick's turn. So Chadwick, inside the house, is frustrated as hell that both of his attacks have landed. But he's unable to actually finish this guy, so he scoops up his halberd. He goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's just getting into the alleyway and catching a glimpse of this guy running. Improvised weapon.
Yep, you can do that.
So he's going to throw his halberd for 1d4 with, I'm going to say, ranged weapon proficiency. So normally he gets 5. He's going to do 4. and he's gonna hit this guy with his halberd.
Nice. Is it just like a fucking helicopter?
Yeah, he just tucks it, soars, spiraling, and the blade end clips him.
Yes.
Gonna do 5 damage. Well, no, we're gonna say 3. No bonus. It's an improvised weapon, but still, it kills.
It's enough.
Yes. All right. So Chadwick kills him with a thrown halberd. I'm gonna say that did not go very far. Yeah, he can throw it 20 feet. He's a beast. Okay.
Yeah. Totally a beast.
And it doesn't actually. He just throws it like a javelin, but just with a heavier head.
Oh,
Because
okay.
he's well adept at throwing javelin. So, you like that, did you? That's my special move I've been working on.
The mightier feat of strength than I have ever seen.
Yeah, well, I try my best. And he
Right.
runs over, pulls his halberd out, and he's like, I gotta go get my javelin. So,
Alright, I'm gonna check this guy for loot real quick. See if he has anything useful.
okay, so,
And I guess the rest of the kobolds, but mostly this guy.
yeah. So let's say positive is good today. And he does not have any loot.
Okay.
Yeah. No, he just has a mangled club. So that's
I
the river he's
recognize
going
the
off.
river.
And as you're approaching, he's like, just to the river, just to the east, is the church building. The river is the best place of cover I've found in the town.
Okay, like the trees here?
Yeah, just moving along the riverbed. It seems to be the stealthiest option.
Alright, well, that's quite convenient actually. I do know a way into the keep from near the river, just a little to the west.
Wow.
We can retreat there if we need to.
How lucky. All right, let's go then. So let's also. So you guys gonna move about halfway, hit the tree.
Just stow your weapon and hold your wrists together as if they were tied, and I'll follow behind you.
He goes, okay, aye. And he throws his halberd. Oh, thanks. And so as you guys move to the edge of the trees here, I'm gonna roll